और खौफ का माहौल बनाने की साजिश की है।
Pakistan-backed TRF and offshoot of the Lashkar-e-Taiba has claimed responsibility for the Shopian blast that injured 3 jawans. People belonging to the Hindu community employed in Kashmir protests in Jammu demand security for members of their community.
जो प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हैं क्या देखते हैं, हालात ठीक नहीं है? बिल्कुल
हालात सर वहाँ बिल्कुल ठीक नहीं है। हम स्कूल जाते हैं जब तो डर के मारे हम पढ़ा नहीं कुछ भी पाते, हमारा ध्यान गेट की तरफ रहता है कब कोई आ जाए, कब कोई आगे शूट कर जाए।
Maharashtra ATS has landed in Kishtwar in connection with the case of Junaid Mohammed. Case pertains to the Lashkar-e-Taiba recruitment. Maharashtra ATS arrested Aftab Ali from the Palmar area of Kishtwar. Maharashtra ATS has now left back after taking transit remand. Singer KK's body was brought to Mumbai from Kolkata for his last rites. Hundreds of fans gathered as his body was taken to the Versova cemetery for cremation. We have access CCTV footage of KK's last moments in the hotel lobby minutes before he collapsed and died. The late singer had complained of uneasiness during his performance in Kolkata and was rushed to the hospital where he was declared brought dead. Republic has access to exclusive CCTV tapes in Sidhu Moosewala's probe. The hot chase tape has now revealed that cars were followed Sidhu's Moosewala's SUV. The first CCTV footage you can see a Bolero and a Corolla chasing Moosewala's Jeep the moment he left from his home. And in the second CCTV footage inside also the village, you can see Moosewala speeding and with his assailants chasing him, both cars just 10 seconds behind him. Hardik Patel joins the BJP days after he quit the Congress party. He says that he will work under the leadership of PM Modi. He was inducted by Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel and BJP State President C.R. Patel. Ahead of his induction, he was seen offering prayers at his residence in Ahmedabad. Ahead of joining the BJP, Hardik Patel said that he will reach out to those Congress leaders who are unhappy with the leadership and unite them.
बहुत जल्द हर 10 दिन में एक इवेंट तैयार करेंगे जिसमें कांग्रेस पार्टी से जो नाराज़ विधायक है, जिला पंचायत या तहसील पंचायत के सदस्य है, निगम नगर निगम के जो सदस्य हैं उनको जोड़ेंगे। और मुझे भरोसा है कि जिस जनता को सेवा के इस भगीरथ कार्य में जहां कांग्रेस पार्टी किसी भी प्रकार का काम करना नहीं चाहती, वहां पर मैं आपके माध्यम से गुजरात के उन सभी दूसरे दल के नेताओं से आह्वान करता हूं कि आइए सब साथ मिलकर हमारे गुजरात के व्यक्ति जब देश के प्रधानमंत्री के रूप में इस राष्ट्र की सेवा में अपना कार्य अविरत आगे चला।
Now speaking to Republic TV, family of slain Kashmiri Pandit Rahul Bhatt raised concerns of safety of Kashmiri Pandits in the valley, stating terrorists can strike anywhere.
वहाँ पे कैसे कोई सेफ रह सकता है? कॉलोनी से बाहर तो जाओगे ना, कॉलोनी के बाहर निकलते ही अगर गली में खड़े हो जाएंगे वहाँ पे भी कोई टारगेट बन जाएगा। वो तो वही बात हो गई, वहाँ बेचो या वहाँ बेचो एक ही बात है। ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा ऑफिस में घुस के नहीं मारेंगे और क्या होगा इससे ज़्यादा
तय की जिंदगियां खतरे में ही रहेंगी।
हाँ वो तो है ही, वो तो 101% है।
3 jawans were injured in an IED blast in Shopian, Jammu and Kashmir. According to the army, the explosion took place in a private vehicle which was hired by the Indian Army. The injured jawans have been shifted to the hospital. IGP Kashmir has said that they are investigating the nature of the blast.
We're reporting from that very spot where IED blast was heard around 3 in the morning. Yes, we are reporting from Sidhu of Shopian, where the IED blast was reported. My Vijay Mubashir is showing you the parts of the vehicle that are still lying here. The vehicle that the Indian Army had hired, the private vehicle was used to launch an operation because there were the input about the terrorist movement in the area.
Defense Minister of Israel Benny Gantz was accorded with a Tri-Service Guard of Honor in the presence of Union Defense Minister Rajnath Singh and laid a wreath of National War Memorial today. Marking 3 decades of India-Israel diplomatic ties, Benny Gantz and Rajnath held bilateral talks. Congress President Sonia Gandhi tests positive for COVID-19. She has developed mild fever and some symptoms and has isolated herself and has been given requisite medical attention. As of today, her date of appearance before ED on June 8 stands as it is.
कल शाम से श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी जी को थोड़ा बुखार और कोविड के लक्षण दिखे। आज कोविड टेस्ट करवाने पर कांग्रेस अध्यक्षा श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी कोविड पॉजिटिव पाई गई। उन्होंने अपने आप को डॉक्टर की राय और सलाह के अनुरूप आइसोलेट कर लिया है। जरूरी मेडिकल अटेंशन उनको दी गई है। कांग्रेस अध्यक्षा श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी ने विशेष तौर से मुझे कहा है कि वो 8 तारीख को ईडी के समक्ष अवश्य पेश होंगी।
Meanwhile, the Congress party has defended Sonia and Rahul Gandhi, who face summons in money laundering cases. Congress has called it a political witch hunt. 2 people have been arrested in connection with the brutal attack on a patient who was admitted to the Khandwa district center in Madhya Pradesh. The attack caught on CCTV shows how the accused entered the hospital at around 2 a.m. and fled with knives after attacking the youth who was admitted at the trauma ward. 14 tribal insurgents belonging to the United Tribal Liberation Army surrendered at a function before the Manipur CM N. Biren together with their guns and explosives. The surrender ceremony was held in Manipur, a rifles banquet hall. Telangana CM K. Chandrasekhar Rao attended an event to mark the State Formation Day in Hyderabad. Telangana was officially formed on June 2, 2014, and the day is celebrated as Telangana Formation Day. On the occasion, PM Modi greeted the people of the state, claiming that the state is synonymous with development. Shopkeeper attack with weapons in Baran. Both of the youth taken to the hospital. Hindu outfits called for Baran Band after scuffle last night. Baran city closed today on the call of Hindu Organization and Trade Federation. On Wednesday night, some armed youth injured 2 shopkeepers in the Janta Talkies ready-made clothes market of the city.
आज अभी करीबन घंटा भर पहले कुछ युवकों ने एक युवक के साथ में मारपीट की घटना कर दी है। उस मारपीट की घटना से आक्रोशित होकर कुछ लोग यहाँ आ गए हैं। उसको हॉस्पिटल लेके गए। हॉस्पिटल में पुलिस वालों को भी बयान नहीं लेके जा रहे कि कौन मारपीट करने वाले थे। ने हमारे को भी रिपोर्ट दिया है। जो ही रिपोर्ट देगी, जो ही पता होगा, बिल्कुल सख्त कार्रवाई कर दी जाएगी। अभी ये लोग थोड़े आक्रोशित हैं, बाहर आए हैं। अभी इनसे बातचीत की जाएगी। बातचीत करके जो भी है समझाइश की जाएगी और जो घटना में जो भी अभियुक्त है, जो भी किसी भी तरह से उनको किसी भी तरह से बख्शा नहीं जाएगा। उनके खिलाफ कठोर कार्रवाई की जाएगी।
A sub-divisional officer in Farrukhabad in UP was suspended for revering Osama bin Laden by putting up a poster which read, "Revered Osama bin Laden, world's best engineer in the Electricity Department office." It's Rajya Sabha nomination season and Congress is enclosing their MLAs again. Well, the Congress leadership has summoned 31 MLAs in Haryana, including top leader Bhupendra Singh Hooda, for a meeting in New Delhi amid apprehensions of poaching and cross-voting in the June 10th Rajya Sabha polling. All of them will gather together and reach the capital today. Maharashtra is seeing more than 1,000 fresh cases of daily infections. A detection of 739 new cases in Mumbai has resulted in the daily positivity rate jumping to 8.4%, a sharp increase in just 3 months. Popular Front of India Secretary Anis Ahmed has said that his organization will not be intimidated by calls to ban the organization, slamming Himanta Biswa Sarma's demand to outlaw PFI. Anis Ahmed said that after BJP came to power in Assam, there has been a collapse of law and order, and Himanta was trying to make PFI as a scapegoat because his image has been tainted.
See, actually, in Assam, after the BJP came to power, the law and order has completely collapsed. Now, the Chief Minister himself is trapped in a very big scam case in which his wife is involved. And we all know that it was the same chief minister against whom the BJP was leveling water scam allegations in 2010. Now the same chief minister whose image is tainted, he's putting allegation against us.
Congress has called the demands of the Assam Chief Minister, who is also the Home Minister, as irresponsible, stating that if there is evidence against PFI, then only action must be taken. The party spokesperson said that there can be no compromise on integrity and the unity of the country.
The meaning of made such type of statement. Is he not the Chief Minister of Assam? Is he not the Home Minister of Assam? He is solely responsible for that. If such type of clue is with the government, why they are silent? Why they have not taken action against them?
AIUDF legislator Dr. Rafiqul Islam demanded a ban on the RSS if a ban is to be imposed on PFI. He said that PFI is a social organization and demanded an investigation into the RSS. He's also attacked Himanta Biswa Sarma for trying to cover up the custodial death case in Assam by raking the PFI card.
आरएसएस को खुश करने के लिए टाइम टू टाइम वो कुछ नफ़रत वाली बातें करते हैं। मैं समझता हूँ उसी में से एक मदरसा के सिलसिले में उन्होंने कहा मदरसा शब्द ही बंद हो जाना चाहिए। ये ना खुद बंद कर पाएंगे ना ये बंद होगा कभी।
UP CM Yogi Adityanath reached the village of Parok to review preparation ahead of President Ram Nath Kovind's visit.